Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started with our celebrity tarot card reading. We're going to get into Jack Harlow's request from this morning. I'm going to go over his things. Please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please and thank you. And go ahead and check out Hangman Tarot on YouTube. Other than that, we're going to get into this reading. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. It is lovely to meet you. If I haven't met you yet. Give me a second here. Holy buckets. All right. So, again, we are going to get into this reading all about him first, though. So if you don't like that part, just go ahead and skip ahead. Don't leave a comment about it because I don't really care how you feel about it. Because I have to put some things in here because people really do like the about stuff. So I'm going to continue doing my thing. There will be timestamp for the people that don't want to listen to it. Please go ahead and use it. Okay, Jack Harlow. Let's get into this reading. It'll be exciting. Okay, he was born March 13th, 1998 at 11:42 a.m. on a Friday at St. Matthews in the United States. He is a Pisces moon sign. He is a Virgo ascending. It is a Gemini. Birth path 7. And then we have, that's it. He's the really tall one. Okay, so a little bit more about Jack Harlow is that he was born Jackman Thomas Harlow. And he's an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and he's also signed to Don Cannon and DJ Drama's record label Generation Now and Atlantic Records. He is also the co-founder of his own musical collection, Private Garden. He first gained notoriety for his 2020 single, What's Poppin'? What's Poppin'? Which peaked at the number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100. His debut album, That's What They All Say, was released on December 11th, 2020. Okay, so let's get into this reading. I've done a few readings on Jack Harlow. So we're just going to do an updated, I think we're doing love. So we'll do a little bit of a love one. I'm going to add a couple oracle cards. I just feel like we could use some. Oh, what is this lady doing in here? What are you doing here? I didn't... Trying to come to the party. Did you see that? Good thing my cards are showing. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, I'm going to do something that I've seen some guy do on tarot. Let's see how it goes. We got passion. Okay. Okay, so we've got our passion card. We've got our transition. We got our answers. Okay. So I'm leaning towards anything underlining current energy of passion and transitions in reverse is just answers, getting to answers, finding answers, and it would have to do with love, passion, ambition, creativity, anything that just kind of puts you on fire, lifts you, makes you dance, something that's very, very exciting, something that is allowing this person or somebody around him or something, or maybe even a relationship, to transition. So answers is the thing that's going to allow this to happen. So any transition or shift within this this want or this need of passion or creativity, maybe even, something has to transition, something has to give, something has to tell a story here. And in order to get into this transition, in order to shift and find themselves in a place of safe energy enough to shift over or transition over, would be the answers. So finding all the answers in something that may or may not show. I mean, we get involved in a lot of things and sometimes there's no answers and it takes a little bit for that to transition or that part to transition. So that's just kind of what I'm feeling here. So let's find out a little bit more through tarot. Okay. Something's already beginning here. Got the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Queen, honey. And then we got our Five of Cups. And the conflict is the answer. I mean, there is conflict. That's kind of the idea behind the reverse cards, or the low energy for me, is just anything underneath this whole situation having to do with this Pentacles and this Swords, is the fact that there is a little bit of a conflict, or something that has changed, or something that should change, or something that is wanting to change, all the way from turmoil to distress to something being bothered within and around his life, specifically in his love life, obviously with the Cups card there. Anything that he could cope with a little bit better, maybe just add into the mix, who knows. But this is all for me having to do with something to feel safe, or, you know, to get into a place where he's feeling complete, especially with this other person here, this Queen of Swords energy, okay? He wants to feel complete with this thing, this situation, this thing, this experience, whatever this is for him. But I feel like this is a relationship, or wanting to connect to others, or to just this person specifically. And I feel like in order to be in that space, this conflict needs to be taken care of, this turmoil, or whatever this is. The worrying, the tension that comes with it will really take away from the situation. He wants to be able to be reliable and hold it close to him, whatever this experience is. This freedom of this experience with this person is just not quite there. I mean, and this person is naturally very ambitious. They have a lot of dreams, inspirations. They are able to communicate. They're able to rationalize things. I feel like they're a thinker, but they're also a very much kind of a, you know, a witch in their own right, and not like the Wicked Witch, but the bitch one, okay? Because apparently we can't cuss, so I'm not cussing. I don't know. I don't think I should anyway. I do feel like any tension or arguments, or anything that is unresolved here, has a lot to do with a conversation or something being computed in a really negative manner, when in fact it doesn't really have to be. I just feel like this person don't even really realize what's going on around them, but he's very aware and fully aware. So trying to fix something before maybe entering this person's energy field. So that's where I'm coming from. Anything going on in the past that might have anything to do with this. What do we got going on here? Anything going on in the past as far as a situation with this exact experience would be the fact that there was not enough stamina to get through this, okay? There wasn't enough push, or enough fire, or enough heat to keep trying, or to keep going. Somebody kind of burnt out, especially because anything influencing this would have been the fact that this was a lot of focus. This took a lot of creativity. It took a lot of time. And I feel like anything going on as far as this experience in the past, something was held back. And it was just probably more or less because there was such a focus on maybe the financials, or maybe even work. So maybe he wasn't able to get into a place where he was actually getting involved with this person, or with this, you know, within this experience that's going on currently. Anything going on in the past, especially kind of like rooting underneath the situation, or just something that kind of put him into a place of not being able to continue forward, is the fact that there was a hopeless feeling here. We got the Devil in reverse, and this is something he's already definitely been had and done experienced, okay? The stability here, the completeness, the feeling safe, that's in a space in which he's already at. So he is feeling those things in his current situation. But in the past, there was an obsession to kind of reach out and figure this out. There was kind of this overthinking, really wanting to get out of this closed mind place, or this closed place of not really knowing if he could choose. So there was just an unknown choice, and there was like this helpless feeling, or hopeless feeling. And that's very much, God, just like very much wanting to help or aid in the experience that he's in now currently, but not being able to last in the last time. In his past experience with this person, he wasn't able to be there for this specific experience because, again, there could have even been work, or just the fact that he was exhausted and putting too much time in his other stuff, and just put him in a place of like, I cannot help you type of place. What's gonna happen in the future here for them, or for this experience in specific? Okay. He's running into this upcoming. So he's really running towards this experience. And he might forget how much freedom he has because when he's running into it, it's just like kind of almost forgetting the fact that you have the choice here. You don't really have to get ahead of yourself on this one, and it's almost like that's what he's trying to do. And he's not like the best communicator because he is very youthful and he's very youth minded, but he has a lot of heart. He has a lot of gumption. He has a lot of stamina. This time he has a lot to push for here. He's running towards it. And he's coming in fierce. And this is something he's hunting. It's like a hunt. But there's a lot of freedom in the upcoming situation, okay? Especially after all this time of really not being able to keep going and really just being tense and worried and confused and hiding. He was kind of hiding from the actual reality of the situation. He had a lot of passion for it. He had a lot of things to be heated about for it. But the freedom in what's upcoming is way more lifted than it was in the past or where he even is currently. So he'll have more freedom to express. He'll be able to communicate. It may not be the best communication because it's going to be coming kind of out of left field here. So anything underlining or rooted here for this experience is the fact that he is coming in with some sort of information. He's going to just kind of float in with some ideas, maybe something to help plan something, maybe to, organize the thinking and the thoughts and the experience and the relationship with this other person, this air sign. This is definitely an air, it definitely could be an air sign. There's a lot of air in this reading. So I just feel like there's a lot of a dream here. There's just so much dreaming and goals. There's been such a goal here and he's really been pushing towards it. So, I mean, anything to get into that space. But bottom line is that just being able to finally this will be upcoming within the month or so, just being able to express about this experience, maybe even talk about it, just even be able to balance within a conversation about it or a logical conversation, something that makes sense here though. So hopefully that heads towards that direction. And I feel like this could be the start of something pretty experienced, but like it would be brand new. So there'd be wisdom about it. It wouldn't be something that is not thought of. This has been thought about. There's been a lot of time put into this. So hopefully he comes in with this information and things do work out. Let's find out likely outcome. Let's be nosy because I don't usually get this nosy, but we might as well. We might as well do something. Okay, so that moon card's definitely confirming some truth. So anything influencing kind of trying to find this connect or this completion or feel safe or, to get into a place where he doesn't have to like nestle away and, find himself somewhere else. I feel like he's going to come out of an isolation or he's going to bring this person out of an isolation. And this is definitely going to come because of the amount of truth that he's going to spew off or express. So this person will get some truth. This person will be reluctant to be in something traditional he's going to offer this person long-term happiness, tradition, values, something of that sort. So I feel like taking a leap of faith is something that this person's going to hesitate about. They're not one to do that, or they're not one to not think about it. But I feel like eventually this will push into a different space, especially after the energies meet each other, and after the people are together and the truth is here. This is going to look completely different. So this could be an air or an earth sign, in specific Taurus. That's what I got for you, but it will bring a lot of balance to everybody's life. So feminine, masculine, I mean, all of it. It's going to make, in specific, it's going to make somebody feel extremely different. They're going to be able to breathe again. They're going to be able to come up, for air and take a moment in this light. I mean, the truth is here, and it's not good truth. It's not always going to be good truth, okay? So a lot of times truth comes in the form of shadow. So bringing that light to it can really help. But yeah, that might be the hesitation there of taking a leap of faith into the situation or starting something new with this person. So they might be a little hesitant, especially if they haven't heard the truth or haven't, gotten into it. It's already in the process, though. It's already begun, whatever it is. So good luck, Jack Harlow. Hopefully everything turns out on that note. Other than that, please go hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would. Please and thank you. If you would, go ahead and hit share, like, and follow. And if you can, hit subscribe. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and click that bell if you'd like. I want you to receive all your notifications for Hangman Tarot, so go ahead and take care of that. I will see you all different time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.